but it is about holistic development. So now it's time for the interactive session for which we were all eagerly waiting till now.
Uh, So, dear ma'am, we are also privileged to have you amongst us, and we want you to interact with the children so they can have a deep insight into your mind, in the mind. So, it is called the rendezvous with the author. So, it's a privilege for all of us. So, dear students, kindly be ready with your question, and let's ma'am start the interaction so that you can come in a flow.
Asha ma'am for having me here. So before beginning, I would like to tell you that this is the second time I am coming to this school. My nephew 𝐒𝐜𝐡𝐨𝐵 was an alumni of the school and he is in IIT Kharagpur right now. So I somehow know that all of you sitting here will go somewhere in life sooner or later. So I am Ankurita Khajanchi. My book's name is Art Togetherness and Amplifying Music of Love. Actually I wanted to get a novel published first, but I happened to write a lot of poems which were award winning, and so I decided to get them published initially. Um, I would not like to tell you all what you should read or how you should write, because you can easily Google that. But I have 8 points. So as this session finishes, और कुछ हो ना हो, आपको मेरा नाम जरूर याद हो जाएगा, because I have 8 points of the name of my alphabet. Okay, so A is for aplomb. I think the first thing you need for writing or for speaking is that you should have self-assurance. You should have the confidence that you can do it. Giving my example, I used to, especially in Hindi, I used to think कि लोग इतना अच्छा कैसे लिख लेते हैं? Why can't I use those words? But when I began writing, when I began improving myself on Hindi, I started writing really well. Then is novelty. N is for novelty. You have to have good ideas and new ideas. You cannot keep repeating the same old ideas, because unless and until you do something new, it will not appeal to your readers. Then we have K for keen. You have to be observant. आपको अपने आसपास का सब कुछ अच्छे से ऑब्जर्व करना पड़ेगा. You are meeting someone, you have to observe them. You see a leaf fallen, you have to observe it, and you have to keep everything imprinted on your mind. U is for understanding. So whatever you want to write or whatever you want to speak about, you have to understand the theme first. You have to frame an outline in your mind that this is what you want to talk about. Then R is for reading. Of course, we are celebrating the Book Lovers Day. Ma'am, it is a wonderful initiative. So reading clarifies your mind and reading expands your horizons. I saw that boy from UKG, because he reads a lot, he was so confident in reading. सबसे छोटा था, लेकिन बहुत अच्छा बोल रहा था. So you know, reading is very important. Then I is for inquisitive. You have to be inquisitive in movies. ऐसा नहीं है कि you start bothering everyone around कि मैम ये क्यों है, मम्मी ये क्यों है, ऐसा नहीं. Inquisition के लिए, inquiry के लिए Google सबसे best source है. You need to learn synonyms, new synonyms. You need to learn how to use literary devices. So I would like to give an example, and I apologize for looking into the phone because I don't want to miss the pointers. So, like it is, you want to write that his eyes were very bright and his smile was very pleasing. So, आप simply ये लिख सकते हो, but that would not be appealing. So, how I would write it is, his eyes were the universe, love spangled like glistening stars. His smile was the sun, bright and sanative with radiant powers. So it is more appealing because I have used metaphors and I have used beautiful synonyms, and then the synonyms should not bother the meaning of should not spoil the meaning of whatever you have written. एकदम मतलब इतना fancy नहीं करना है कि the meaning is spoiled. Then T is tell a tale. As you all must be knowing that in ancient times, every form of writing, every genre of writing was written in the form of poetry. Even if you pick up the Vedas or the ancient texts, in medieval times, थोड़ा इससे हट गया lead से, because new genres started coming up. So I think when you have to write about a theme, first think of a story. Even if you are writing non-fiction, so it becomes monotonous after a time. And as soon as an example comes in the form of a story, your interest comes back in reading. So इसलिए tell a tale is very important. You have to be imaginative. You have to cook up cock and bull stories. Then A is for appreciate and adopt. आपके आसपास जो भी है वो यूकेजी वाला इतना अच्छा बोल रहा है, you should appreciate him and you should know what best he is doing to be so fluent in English. आपको अप्रिशिएट करना पड़ेगा अपने साथ के लोगों को और उनसे जो भी अच्छा मिल रहा है आपको वो सीखो. So that is Ankurita. I hope you will remember my name now.